Ring, please. Need the valet next, please. Then the baby doll. Then the Katahdin.
Test, test. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, sheep lovers, breeders, and everyone here for the most exciting event in the industry, welcome to the 2025 All-American Nugget Bob Paasch Supreme Drive. We are absolutely pumped to have you all here today. This is not just any event, folks. This is where the best of the best in the breeding and livestock world come together. And it's going to be a heck of a ride. But none of this would be possible without the amazing support of sponsors such as Reproductive Specialty Group, our incredible sponsor for this event. So a huge thank you to them. Today's all about more than just showcasing top-tier sheep. It's about celebrating tradition, building community, and looking ahead to the future of the association. And trust me, the future is bright. So first up, let's kick our things off by bringing out our special guest to share some words of wisdom. Please bring on Scott Lane.
Thank you, Carol. I don't know about the words of wisdom, but first of all, I do want to say thank you. Thank you to the Willoughby crew. I think we need to give them a big, big round of applause for running such an efficient show today. So I think they're very deserving of that. You know, when we decided last year to kind of go to a one-day show, we weren't sure exactly how it was going to come together, and hopefully you guys appreciate that. You know, there's probably some growing pains with just having one day, but we sorted through 265 head today, and that gives a big hats off to our two judges, Jeffrey Paasch and Donnie Bagalka, for sorting the sheep today. I want to introduce the board, myself as being the president. We do have some individuals with us today. Greg A. Hart is a big part of the Reno show. He has been a huge part of the show, putting it together, helping build the contracts with the Nugget. So Greg is out here in the show with his ewe. We also have Tyler Grover that's here, Mike Levantini, Jamie Farrow, Kelsey Bennett. Tim Truax wasn't able to make it here this year, nor did Mona Lisa Estes. They were not able to make it this year. We also have Jordan Corey with us as a board member as well. So once again, I just want to thank you. One of the individuals also, Marlise Boyd, I think she's back in the barn. She is our secretary. She's kind of the lady that takes minutes and helps keep us in order. So if you have any complaints, maybe talk to Marlise. But anyway, again, our silent auction, which helps out our scholarship recipients. We had those. We don't have the winners of those, but we'll probably give out $3,000 to $4,000 in scholarships through the association. So we appreciate your membership. We appreciate you guys coming here and supporting our the California, Suffolk, and Hampshire Breeders Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. And thank you for all the hard work you do throughout the year to make this possible. Big hand of applause for Scott Lane as president of our association. All right, the Bob Paasch legacy lives on, and the impact continues to shape this event year after year. Now, let's keep the momentum going by bringing in our judge, Jeff Paasch, to begin his evaluation. In the meantime, I'm going to let you hear from Sam Benton.
We're going to introduce our judge, Mr. Jeff Paasch. For those who may not know, Jeff owns and operates Northern Star Livestock Services and runs around 350 Wether and Southdown ewes. Jeff grew up in eastern Ohio on a cattle operation with about 175 mama cows and earned his degree from Colby Community College in Kansas. We are grateful for his expertise and dedication today. Please welcome Mr. Jeff Paasch.
Just a few more words about Jeff. We're sure excited that he could evaluate the sheep today. We did have him here last year. Jeff has done just such a tremendous job over the years, and he's had such an influence in the breeding sheep and the Wether sires and dam industry. We sure appreciate him being there, and I personally want to just take the time to show my appreciation for him coming out and helping us. He's been a great part of the Nugget over the years. If you would, again, let's show him a big round of applause. Put it together, guys.
First off, I'd like to thank Willoughby's for inviting me back and the California Sheep Breeders Association. I've enjoyed it, and like Dan said, I don't know how many years I've been coming here, but I know it's been enough of them. But I enjoy it every year. It's just a nice laid-back show. The country is beautiful around here. If you get to go do some sightseeing, you enjoy yourself. I know the buck show probably wasn't quite as big of numbers. I'd like to encourage breeders from other parts of the country and Midwest, bring in paper bucks, bring them out here. There's people on the West Coast that sure enough like outcross genetics from other part of the country, and they appreciate them and they well receive them. I think it's a good place to bring them and merchandise them. With that being said, there's a handful of bucks out here that kind of come down into contention for me today. If you know me very long, the sheep, they got to travel. They got to have some substance to them. They got to move really well. The sheep, I appreciate sheep that are really good about their breed type. There's a handful of them, like I said. The Suffolk slick-sheared buck comes down into contention. The baby doll Southdown comes into contention. And our Katahdin buck, them's the 3 bucks it comes down to. I'll go out and I'll pick the one I think for me today I like the best. And then I'll show you which one I like second best, and we'll go on. Let's give these exhibitors a nice round of applause.
Your champion ram comes from our champion slick ram division, lot number 10, A Hart Club Lambs. Your reserve champion ram comes from our baby doll Southdown division, lot 91, Muddy Creek Miniatures.
Dan had told me earlier I need to pick a Supreme, Reserve Supreme for the hare division. Of course, there's only the 2. Like I said, the Katahdin buck, I really like this buck. I think he's awful fancy. I think he comes down, he was in contention real hard for the 2 that right in front of him. I think he's very well deserving the Supreme Hare Sheep in this division. And then we'll use the yearling buck that was Reserve Katahdin. He'll be your Reserve Supreme.
Champion hare ram from your Katahdin division, lot number 51, Francis Farm Katahdins. Your reserve champion hare ram, also from your Katahdin division, lot number 58, KRK Katahdins.
Let's give that ram division for the breeding sheep one more big round of applause. Thank you, guys. And Dan's going to get sorted out who all gets what banner. All right, let's get those Wether sires up and ready for entry. So now that we've had the rams evaluated for the breeding and hare sheep side of the event, let's welcome the Wether sires to the ring. But before we do that, we've got another superstar judge in the house, Donnie Bagolka. He's from South Dakota, and here to tell you a little bit more about Donnie is Sam Benton.
We need all those Wether sires, champions and reserves, ringside. Champion and reserve, Wether sire rams, ringside.
Donnie was raised on a Hereford cattle operation. He begged his dad for sheep when he was 6 years old, and it all started from that project. He had a successful year on the South Dakota State University livestock judging team. Him and his wife, Stacy, have raised 3 daughters. All were very successful in the sheep showing ring as well as cattle and hogs. They currently run 250 Hampshire base ewes with 400 recip ewes. They currently flush 40 donors split between 5 flush groups. They market their lambs through online sales with Willoughby Sales and has had success at majors with a Grand or Reserve champion at Houston, Fort Worth, San Antonio, Austin, and Louisville, along with many state fair champions. They also run 15 to 20 head of Hereford and crossbred donor cows and sell 125 to 150 ET calves each year, with many national champions over the years. They are anxiously waiting for their 4 grandsons to start showing livestock. Please welcome Mr. Donnie Bigalka. We'd also like to say a big thank you to our sponsors for this weekend, the California, Suffolk, and Hampshire Sheep Breeders Association, the University of Idaho, RSG, Sullivan Supply, and Showright Feeds, Team Wolf, and 5 Days Out.
All right. We should have the Wether sires entering the ring.
I was told wrong. Our champion crossbred ram, lot 148, Image Club Lambs. Our reserve champion crossbred ram, lot 337, Montana Beck Livestock. Champion Dorset Ram, lot 324, Tewalt Livestock. Reserve champion Dorset Ram, lot 263, Johnson Family Showstock. Champion Dorset Advantage Ram, lot 197, Northern Star Livestock. Champion Southdown Ram, lot 304, Flying F's Livestock. Reserve champion Southdown Ram, lot 129, Brassfield Family Showstock. Champion Suffolk Ram, lot 18, Alves Livestock. Champion Hampshire Ram, lot 200, Miller Farm, South Dakota. Reserve champion Hampshire Ram, lot 101, Beam Ranch. Champion Natural Color Ram, lot 265, Johnson Family Showstock. Reserve Natural Ram, lot 304, Image Club Lambs.
All right. You know, it's managed chaos here at the Nugget All-American Bob Paasch Supreme Drive, and we think we're doing a pretty good job. So, while Donnie does his thing, let's take a moment and once again thank our sponsors.
We'd like to give a big thank you to our sponsors for this weekend. The California, Suffolk, and Hampshire Sheep Breeders Association, the University of Idaho, RSG, Sullivan Supply, Showright Feeds, Team Wolf, and 5 Days Out. Please give a round of applause for our generous sponsors for this weekend.
Now it's time for one of our favorite moments of the day, celebrating those who have gone above and beyond in the industry. We have several awards that are given in perpetuity to honor those that have come before us and either spirit or we have lost them, or they continue to make a difference in the efforts that we do in the sheep industry. The first that we are going to start out with is the Paul Freitas Memorial Trophy for our Outstanding Hampshire Award. If a member of the Cody Miller consignment, Cody Miller of South Dakota, could come forward, we would like to honor him and his organization with the Outstanding Hampshire assignment for the day. Thank you. Cody, if you can step up there to have a picture first, that would be awesome. Okay, while Donnie continues to check things out, we're going to go ahead and give our Outstanding Suffolk Breeder Award in honor of Fred Coble. This award has been given, as you can see by the size of this trophy, for many, many years. And this particular trophy will actually be retired this year. And I cannot think of a better person to be able to have this trophy in perpetuity than Greg Ahart and Ahart, Suffolk.
Okay, so let's give these Wether sire exhibitors a very nice round of applause for making it out here to the Supreme Drive. First of all, I'd like to thank Dan and Carol and the California Sheep Breeders for asking me to come out here. Certainly had a very enjoyable time working through your stock today. And I think there's you as buyers have a great opportunity tomorrow to come back and talk to the breeders and find the type and kind that fits you and fits your program. I think when it comes down to Supreme Ram over all breeds here, it's just my personal preference, obviously, and what I like to see. And I think it comes down to there's 3 or 4 that you could go either way with. But I think there's a lot of good in each one of these, and I think they can make the next generation quite a bit better. So we'll go out and pick your champion, then we'll pull the reserve up and give them one more look, and then we'll pick your reserve.
Your champion Wether sire comes out of our crossbred division, lot 148, Image Club Lambs. Your reserve comes out of our Hampshire division, lot 200, Miller Farm, South Dakota.
All right, next up, it's time for the Breeding and Hair Sheep U Champions. Strut their stuff. Always an exciting part of the show. We are eager to see how Jeff evaluates these incredible animals. Are they here? Who? Are the hair ewes here?
Breeding you,
Breeding ewes, yeah.
Are you ready to bring in breeding you?
Yeah. Is Jeff back up here?
Let's go ahead and bring the
Your champion fitted ewe is lot number 5, JMG Suffolk. Your reserve champion fitted ewe, lot 21, A&K Suffolk. Your champion slick ewe, lot 11, Ahart Club Lambs. Your reserve champion slick ewe, lot 13, Joseph Olson Suffolk. Your champion valet ewe, lot 30, valet black nose sheep of Washington State. Your reserve champion valet ewe, lot 31, valet black nose sheep of Washington State. Your champion baby doll Southdown ewe, lot number 96, Fisher Club Lambs. Your reserve champion baby doll Southdown ewe, lot 97, Fisher Club Lambs. Your champion Horn Dorset ewe, lot 46, Silver Creek Lambscapes. Your champion Dorper ewe, lot 76, Emmensoft Livestock. Reserve champion Dorper ewe, lot 75, Emmensoft Livestock. Your champion Katahdin ewe, lot 54, Francis Farms Katahdins. Your reserve champion, Katahdin U, lot 52, Francis Farms, Katahdins.
Going to take a moment and let Jeff begin his evaluation while we wait on a few stragglers to make their way to the Supreme Drive. Looking for Suffolk participants.
We need that reserve fitted U and a reserve slick U to make their way to the ring, please. The drive is in. We need that reserve champion fitted U and reserve slick U to make your way to the ring, please.
In the meantime, and speaking of awards, we have another big one on the horizon. It's the Ken Geesland Memorial Award for Outstanding Dorset Flock. If a member of the T-Walt Club Lambs organization will make their way to the show ring, we would like to honor you with the 2005 Ken Geesland Memorial Award for Outstanding Dorset Consignment. He was chasing down these guys who didn't come up here. All right. Aaron, come take a picture with your...
We need that lot number 13. Just a reminder for this evening, we will be having our Royal Flush sale at 6:30 Pacific 6. We will be having the sale at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time here at the ring. If you need a buyer number, feel free to get one at the clerk's table. Once again, we will be starting at 6 o'clock this evening.
First off, I'd like to, let's give all these ewe exhibitors a nice round of applause. I did this last year, and I got asked to come back, and I accepted it willingly. I think the females are better this year. I'm really happy with the set I got out here, and you could go 3, 4. It's just personal preference, kind of at this stage of the game. I kind of stand back and I evaluate them kind of as if for their breed and how they would progress that breed, go forward. I think there's 2 individuals that I think are awful good in their own breed, as far as to progress the breed and go forward and be awful detrimental down, or not detrimental, be awful influenced down the road. I'll go out now. I'll show you the 2 I like the best, and then we got to pick a champion reserve or supreme and reserve supreme hair after that.
Your champion breeding ewe comes from our Baby Doll Southdown Division, Lot 96, Fisher Club Lambs. Your reserve breeding ewe comes out of our Valet Division, Lot number 30, Valet Black-Nosed Sheep of Washington State. We will now be selecting our champion and reserve champion hair ewe.
They're gonna come back.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Are we doing this big thing?
We will be very shortly. That'll be the big, really, they'll be. Do you wanna?
Your champion hair ewe comes from your Katahdin Division, Lot 54, Francis Family Farms. Your reserve champion comes from your Dorper Division, Lot 76, Emmensoft Livestock.
Let's have a big round of applause for our breeding and hair sheep division for an exceptional group of ewe lambs this year. All right, we're going to be ready for our Wether Dam division. Let's get everybody in line. I'll leave it to Sam to get that started.
Your champion crossbred ewe, Lot 299, Urban Livestock. Your reserve champion crossbred ewe, Lot 159, Middlesworth Club Lambs. Your champion Dorset ewe, Lot 116, Triple D Genetics. Your reserve champion Dorset ewe, Lot 325, Tewalt Livestock. Your champion Dorset Advantage ewe, Lot 160, Middlesworth Club Lambs. Your reserve champion Dorset ewe, Lot 209, Miller's Farm, South Dakota. Your champion Speckled ewe, Lot 188, Dow Club Lambs. Your reserve champion Speckled ewe, Lot 106, Johnson Club Lambs. Your champion Southdown ewe, Lot 130, Brassfield Family Showstock. Your reserve champion Southdown ewe, Lot 172, Fisher Club Lambs. Your champion Hampshire ewe, lot 157, Pharaoh W2 Club Lambs. Your reserve champion Hampshire ewe, lot 118, Triple D Genetics. Your champion natural color ewe, lot 128, Skiggle Club Lambs. Your reserve champion natural ewe, lot 162, Neff Livestock.
Donnie, it's all yours. But hold on tight, folks, because we are now turning up the excitement. Let's talk about some of the event's most prestigious honors. First, we've got the Harlan Wagner Memorial Award. It is presented to the premier breeding sheep consignment. The winner for 2025 is Ahart Club Lambs in Suffolk. Please give them a well-deserved round of applause. You got it, baby.
Well, as we come to the conclusion of the show today, I think we've had a fantastic set of stock. It's ran really good today. I appreciate all the consigners and everybody that's helped with us. But I would fall short if I didn't talk a little bit about Donnie Bagalka and thanking him for coming and helping us with the show today. I've known Donnie for a lot of years, and what a great stockman. I have been to his place, and a great cattleman, a great sheep shepherd, and just tremendous on knowing genetics and making good stock and knowing good stock. And every time we get to work with him, it's just a privilege. And our family and Willoughby Sales, we sure appreciate him and his family coming out this weekend. And we've had an opportunity to work with his wife, his daughters, his kids, and I mean, it's just fantastic family. And grandkids shortly. Yeah, well, grandkids now. But it's just a great family to work with. If you would, please show our appreciation for Donnie coming out and doing a great job today.
Okay, and while Donnie finishes this up, we have, hold on 1 minute. All right, and next we've got the Don Mayo Premier Wether Sire Dam Sheep Consigner Award. This award goes to the individual or firm that has shown the most as far as high-level placing animals, as well as just most in the sale. And in this year, the winner of the award is Cody Miller of South Dakota.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for this weekend: California, Suffolk, and Hampshire Sheep Breeders Association, the University of Idaho, RSG, Sullivan Supply, Showright Feeds, Team Wolf Genetics, and 5 Days Out. Please give a round of applause for our sponsors for this weekend.
But wait, on my thing, there's more. You're not going to believe it.
Well, let's give all these U exhibitors a nice round of applause for making it out here to the Spring Drive. Obviously, we knew this is where the heat was coming. Every time you have a live sale, especially out here at the Nugget, that you know the used show is going to be very high quality and very deserving. You buyers got a great opportunity tomorrow because you can go back, go through and study all the consigners and talk to them and see which one is going to fit your program the best. The greatest thing about our industry right now is there's about 10 or 15 different opinions. That makes all these sheep very valuable, because if we all liked one, we'd all sell one, and that's something that we can't do. So find the type and kind that fit your program. You know, I talked in the last speech here on the Bucks that this is our first time out here. I've participated in the sale the last 10 or 12 years. I think I added up, I bought 5 donor ewes out of here. 4 of them came with purple ribbons on their side. And the one that made the most difference in our program, I think, stood 3rd in class. So you buyers, go back and study them. Find the one that is going to fit your program. I think this youth show has been tremendous in every division. I think there's a lot of elite ones out here. I think it's, in my mind, when you go through these elite ones and find 2 that are just a little more elite, I think it's pretty obvious for me which 2, in my mind, I like the best. And it's very close, and basically it's just my opinion today. So, but let's give them all a nice round of applause again. I'll go out and show you the 2 that I think are a little extra special.
Your champion, Wether comes from our natural division, lot 128, Skiggle Club Lambs. Your reserve champion comes from our crossbred division, lot 299, Urban Livestock. Take it over, Carol.
All right, guys, but we aren't done yet. This evening, starting at 6 p.m., we are getting just started. We will have the Royal Flush Proven Female and Male Genetic Live Sale. Get those buyers members, grab your favorite beverage, and find your spot. Excuse me, because the sale is going to be one for the record books. And finally, don't forget, tomorrow, the Nugget All-American sale starts at 10 a.m. p.m. in the Nugget showroom. It's going to be another exciting day, and we can't wait to see you there. Thanks for being here today, everyone. Here's to making 2025 one for the record books. Let's keep this energy going, and we'll see you all for a year to remember. See you this evening. Thanks.